Hey, adventure lovers. Ever had a camping trip that turned into a wild adventure? Well, let me tell you about that one time we got lost on our family camping trip and how it became our best story ever. It all started early one morning. The sun was just peeking over the horizon as Lara, Ethan, and their super energetic son Dalton loaded the last of their gear into the car. The excitement was off the charts. "Are we ready for the best camping trip ever?" Lara asked, adjusting her sunglasses. Ethan laughed. "Let's hope so. I've packed enough food to feed an army." "Don't forget the marshmallows," Dalton chimed in, bouncing in his seat. "We need them for s'mores." After a short drive, we arrived at this dense, beautiful forest. Tall pines swayed gently in the breeze, and we set up camp near a sparkling lake. Nature's beauty, right at our doorstep. "This is awesome," Dalton exclaimed, throwing his backpack down. As the sun set, we gathered around a crackling campfire. Dalton roasted marshmallows while Lara and Ethan shared stories from their childhood camping trips. Laughter filled the air, but the real adventure began the next morning. After breakfast, we decided to hike a nearby trail. "Let's race!" Dalton shouted and took off before we could respond. "Dalton, wait!" Ethan called, but Dalton was already darting through the trees. We caught up to him just as he stopped to admire a peculiar, twisted tree. "Wow, look at that!" Dalton exclaimed. That's when we realized we didn't know which way we came from. "Uh-oh, which way did we come from?" Ethan asked, looking around at the towering trees. I thought you knew," Lara said, trying to stay calm. Panic set in as we realized the trail markers were missing. "We're lost," Dalton whispered, his enthusiasm fading. "It's okay," Lara said, trying to sound confident. "We'll just stay together and retrace our steps." Hour after hour, we wandered, calling out for familiar landmarks, but finding none. Dalton grew tired and worried. What if we never find our way back? Ethan knelt beside him. "I promise we will. We need to stick together." Just then, a large, curious deer stepped into the clearing, looking right at us. Dalton gasped, "A deer! We're not alone." As the deer wandered off, we remembered the compass Ethan had packed. Following its direction, we eventually found fresh footprints and followed them. Soon, we reached a clearing and saw a group of campers. Relief washed over us as a scout leader approached. "You shouldn't be out here alone. Where are your parents?" Ethan replied, "We are the parents. We've been lost." The scout leader softened. "You've got a brave kid. He led you right to us." Relief washed over us, and Dalton beamed with pride. "I didn't even know." As we followed the scout leader back, Dalton grinned up at us. "So, can we go on more adventures?" Lara smiled. "Next time, we'll stick together, right?" "Yeah," Dalton laughed, feeling like a hero. "Remember, adventure awaits as long as we stay together." Thanks for tuning in, adventure lovers. Until next time, stay wild.